What's up everyone, Spaceman Spif here. Today I'm breaking down currencies and consumables in Watcher of Realms. As a new player, I remember how overwhelming it all felt. So much info all at once. Let's simplify it together. Sit back, strap in, we're about to blast off. Welcome back. We're going to head over to the storage tab. As we filter through all this stuff, all I ask is that you smash that like button and hit subscribe. When you first open your storage, you might notice some icons with a puzzle piece in the top left hand corner. This means you're collecting shards for that item. Once you gather enough shards, simply click the use button to combine them and create the full item. Now that we've covered shards, let's focus on the left-hand side of your storage. This is where you'll find all, which shows everything in your storage. It's also sectioned into consumables, currency, and development. We're going to start with the development tab. Insignias are used to promote your heroes, and each hero has 6 promotion levels. The first few levels use blue insignias. The next levels use purple, and the final levels require gold insignias. These insignias are divided by class. But Spif, there are 5 classes, but only 4 types of insignias. Good observation. Here's the breakdown. Insignia of melee attack covers fighters. Insignia of marksman covers marksmen. Insignia of the mages covers mages. Insignia of endurance covers both healers and defenders, so you get a 2-in-1 there. Our next 2 items are legendary extract and mythic extract. At promotion level 5, along with the insignias, you will also need legendary extract. At promotion level 6, you will need mythic extracts as well as the insignias. The insignias and extracts can be attained from the promotion raids. Next up, we'll talk about psychic powers. There are 3 levels of psychic powers. Blue, which can be used to upgrade heroes from 3 to 4 star. Purple, which can be used to upgrade heroes from 4 to 5 star. And gold, which can be used to upgrade heroes from 5 star to 6 star. Do you need psychic powers to upgrade the heroes? Glad you asked. The answer to that is no. There is another way. If you look here at the bottom, you will see a quick star up icon. In this, you will find the quick star up section. Using duplicate heroes, gold, and XP, you can star up duplicate heroes and use those the same way you would the psychic powers. Quick note, there is a checkbox here that when checked, allows you to consume rare heroes, the blue ones, in the quick star up process. Be sure you leave this unchecked, as you can sell duplicate rare heroes for diamonds. And diamonds are a Watcher's best friend. I'll cover this more in depth later. Still with me? Good. Let's head back to storage. Next up in the development tab is skill dust and skill crystals. As with many things in Watchers, they are broken up into rare, epic, and legendary, and are used for champs of the same rarity. These are used to upgrade heroes' skills. The first few levels use only dust. The later levels use a combination of dust and skill crystals. But Mr. Spaceman, what about gray and green champs? Worry not, these rarities come with their skills already maxed. Next, let's talk about insignias. These are used in the Pantheon to upgrade your pet dragon, Hyperion. You'll find Hyperion right here. There are 4 types of insignias that are used to level up the 4 attributes of Hyperion. These attributes affect all of your heroes. The different attributes are Shelter, which improves the HP bonus and rage regen. Spirit, which affects HP bonus and healing effect. Agility, which improves your attack bonus and attack speed. And Might, which raises your attack bonus and crit damage. And as a side note, You can assemble and dismantle these insignias to fit your current rarity needs at a golden ratio cost. Where do you get these? The shelter can be found in the basic trial. The other 3 come from the various faction trials. Let's go back to storage. The last items we need to discuss are hero soulstones. These are used to awaken the heroes. These are divided up into rarities: epic, which are used on epic heroes; unpolished legendary, which are used only on non-lord Legos; and the holy grail, legendary hero soulstones. Legendary hero soulstones can be used on any legendary, lord included. Be advised, only use these on the very best heroes. They are extremely rare. Most players will only come across these precious legendary soulstones once, maybe twice a year. But Spif, what is awakening? This is when you either use awakening soulstones or duplicates of a particular hero to enhance the hero's skills and attributes. As you can see, as I awaken Lily, they gain enhancement on their abilities and attributes. You can only use 1 copy of a hero at a time, so there's no need to keep extra copies of any heroes. Use the duplicates and soulstones to awaken your heroes and power them up. When you have fully awakened a hero, feel free to use these heroes in other ways. Gray and green heroes can be sold for gold, or more importantly, upgraded higher star levels to use to star up other champs. Rare heroes, the blue ones, can be exchanged for diamonds. Remember when I showed you that box that you shouldn't check? This is why. Diamonds are best used, in my opinion, for summons and buying stamina. Epic champions can be exchanged for epic awakening tokens. These tokens can be used to purchase various items from the awakening shop. Though rare, you can also exchange duplicate legendary heroes for legendary awakening tokens. Be warned, only do this once you have fully awakened the legendary hero. Legos are too rare and the awakenings are too powerful to be wasted on a few trinkets in the shop. Back to storage. The last item in the development bin is this: the artifact essence. They come in both legendary and mythic flavors. Along with using duplicates to upgrade artifacts, you can also use these essences. A word of precaution: use mythic essences wisely. As with many things in this game, they are rare. The best use of mythic essences is for exclusive mythic artifacts. These are generally the most powerful artifacts you can find and very rare. We are officially done with the development tab. Still with me? Like and subscribe. Next up, we're going to dive into the currency tab. First and foremost, we see diamonds. You can spend these in a lot of ways. In my opinion, the best use is for summoning and stamina or stamina potions. Next up, summoning crystals. These come in several flavors. We're going to head over to the summoning tab and talk about them. The 3 different types of summoning crystals are rare, legendary, and ancient. If you click on the exclamation point right next to details here, you can see the different drop rates for the shards. For example, the rare summoning crystals give you a greater chance of summoning a hero after 180 pulls. This is called pity. As you pull more, your percentage chance will increase until you're rewarded with a legendary hero. You can also see, if we scroll down further, all the heroes that can be harvested from these crystals. Not all shards summon the same heroes. For example, the ancient shards have some of the rarest lords in the game. I'm not going to take you through all the different shards and the heroes that they can pull. I'll let you do that on your own. Look around. Next up on the currency tab is Mythril. Mythril is the material used to level up artifacts. Let's go to the artifact page. From a level 1 artifact, you can level it up to level 10. At level 10 and every 3 levels after, you'll need a duplicate artifact to promote it. Once you promote it, you can level it 3 times before you'll need to promote it again. You can do this up to level 25. Let's go back to storage. Next up is Immortal Sovereign. You can get these from battling the Codex bosses. You find them here in this Immortal Codex. There's several types of bosses and boss fights, and they rotate periodically. Your goal in these is to fight the boss and accrue points. As you can see, there's several levels you can reach, Triple S being the best. The higher your point score, the more sovereigns you're rewarded. Here are the rewards you can spend those sovereign on. Remember, this is a limited resource. Spend wisely. Dungeon crystals are next on the list. These work similar to the sovereigns. Let's go to the gear raids. These dungeons are unique because they do not use stamina. At the beginning of each month, you receive 100 dungeon keys for each dungeon. At the beginning of each month, you receive 100 keys for each of the 2 gear dungeons. You can also get master keys from various places throughout the game. Random drops in gear raids, the Dwarven Association, etc., etc. The shop also resets monthly. There's some really nice loot here. This is a limited resource, so say it with me, spend wisely. Next up, gold and hero XP potions. Pretty self-explanatory, but I will add early through mid-game, the biggest source of gold is going to be the resource raids, which are located right here. As you near the end game, you will be overloaded with gold and XP, rarely needing to waste your hard-earned stamina in these places. Let's head back to storage. We're moving right along, aren't we? Feel smarter? Take a moment, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. I'll wait. You rock. Thank you. Let's move on. We're on to consumables. We already covered all these with the puzzle pieces, so what's next? Eternal Bullion. I'm also going to talk about spirits in this section, as they work hand in hand. Let's go to the foundry. That is in Heroes, Gear, and Foundry. When you have a really nice piece of gear, sometimes you can change it to a piece from an advanced gear set. This also raises the primary stat. These are the different ascensions that are available. If you need to see what changes into what, just click that exclamation point right at the top. To do this, the gear must be leveled up to 16. You must spend gold, Eternal Bullion, and its corresponding spirit. There are 3 spirits. Forgive me if I butcher this first one. This is Kulkulkan. You also have primitive spirits and enchantress spirits. These spirits and the Eternal Bullion can be found in the later levels of the 3 gear raids, which are found here. Let's go back to storage. Next up in the consumables tab is Sanguine Fabric and Smoldering Scales. These are used in the Gear Forge to forge gear. Let's go back to the Gear Forge. Heroes, Gear, Foundry. Each can be used to create special gear set pieces. Smoldering Scales can be made into Wicked Vengeance, Light's Grace, or Astral Guardian set pieces. Smoldering Scales can be used to make morale sets, Unshaken Will, Hell's Lament, Tempered Will, Cataclysm, and Wings of Grace. Randomly, gear pieces can be created with special additional skills for specific heroes or factions. If you are really lucky, you may get a piece of unidentified gear, which can be identified under the Identified tab. This gear has special tertiary stats called variants and can be extremely powerful. Here's an example of variant gear. You can see down at the bottom, you've got the set stats, and this is a variant. There's several different variants in the game, such as brutality, blood sacrifice, unrivaled power, so on and so forth. There's quite a few of them. Well, let's go back to storage. Meteorites are up next. They come in 6 different flavors. Let's go to the artifact forge so I can explain it a little bit clearer. We'll go to heroes, then artifact, and the artifact forge. Artifacts are an essential piece of gear that allows customization to your hero's skill set. The amount of information I could share here is best covered in another video. Just know this. You can see what each meteorite has a chance of making by clicking on the magnifying glass right here. Titan Forge, Wisdom Forge, and Exclusive Forge has a chance of creating exclusive artifacts. These are usable by specific heroes and are generally the best in slot. Back to storage. Refining crystals and gear recasting hammers are up next. Let's go back to the foundry. The first is recast. If you have a piece of gear that you like, but the secondary stats are a bit low, you can re-roll the secondary attributes in an attempt to improve them. If there is improvement, great. You accept it and move on. If the stats worsen, you can choose to stick with what you started with. Gear hammers are rare. You know the drill. Use wisely. Next up is refine. This works similar to recasting, but you choose only a single stat to improve. There are 2 types of refining crystals. The yellow basic refining crystal, which is for mythic gear, and the red advanced refining crystal, which is used on ancient mythic gear. The special ones with the glowy borders. These refining crystals are rare. Do I need to say it? Use them wisely. Back to storage. We're almost done. Are you still with me? Hell yeah, I knew you could do it. Treat yourself to some satisfaction by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe. Just a few more items on the list. W Gold. You can buy W Gold with cash money if you want to be a dirty whale.
Come on, everybody, do the whale.
You can use the W Gold to get all kinds of goodies at the shop. Free to play, big spender, little spender, medium spender, I don't judge.
Objection!
Next up, our last item to cover, stamina potions. Huge gives 200 stamina. Small gives you 60. And the stamina potion sample gives you a measly 10 stamina points. But they add up. Here's a pro tip. This is one of the best things you can spend diamonds on in the Dwarven Association because you can get the potions at a discount over outright buying stamina for diamonds. Oh, hold on, I'll show you. You can see this huge stamina potion is 48 diamonds. If I were to go to buy it outright, it would cost me 60. And you can also save the potions until you're ready to use them. There's no expiration date. With all that covered, I just wanted to thank you for hanging out with me. I truly hope this helps you on your Watcher of Realms journey. Please leave a comment and let me know how life-changing this guide has been for you. This is Spaceman Spif, and I am out of here.